Hey y'all, hey. Happy Wednesday. I pray that your day is going well. I wanted to hop on here and share something real quick that I think gave a powerful word for us to walk with. I'm always talking about, carrying a good word with you, because it's really according to your words, what you're vibing on as far as the topics you're holding in mind, the subjects you're holding in mind, the words you're holding in mind, the words you find yourself speaking, the words you find your mind, salams, the words you find your mind on, greetings. It really impacts your life. So I'm like, to have a good word in mind is very important. Something I do in the mornings, I've been doing recently, was I ask myself, what's the sentence of the day, sis? And I take that sentence and I carry that sentence with me throughout the day. I'm constantly kind of thinking about it, contemplating it, breaking that sentence down. That's what I got on my mind. And so whatever you have on your mind is going to impact your life in a certain kind of way. So that's my reasoning behind being eager to share powerful words that either come as an intuitive revelation for me or something that I have read. So this word comes from White Fire by Muji, one of my favorite books. I close out my Sunday fellowship and meditation sessions with Muji pretty much every Sunday. And you can tune in on Sundays. If you register at the link in bio, you'll get the link to tune in for free every Sunday where we do Sunday fellowship and meditation. But listen to this. I ask, before you listen, take a deep breath, open your ears, clear your mind, and receive what it's saying. Hear what it's saying. Receive what it's saying. It says, you say that God is love and love is God, but you have no idea what this means. People don't realize what love or God really is. True love is so far away from the limited field of interrelated opposites. From good and evil, you and me, this and that, heaven and hell, right and wrong, life and death. Love transcends all. Love and truth are one. There comes a time when all of these things, good and evil, you and me, this and that, heaven and hell, right and wrong, life and death, when all of these things become nothing. Nothing at all. In that moment, you automatically know you are inside God and God is inside you. You are one. There may arise at this point a laughing, or crying, and all the while you are here effortlessly watching like a camera without film. Seeing without capturing, being without becoming. This laughing and crying needs no reason or explanation. It is just the spontaneous outburst that blissful freedom brings. It is at once the most eloquent, the early signs of divine madness. I so wish it upon you. Wow. What a word. Of course, what stuck out to me was true love is so far away from the limited field of interrelated opposites that we all see. That Adam and Eve, the story of Adam and Eve in Genesis talks about this state, going into this state of consciousness where we still are judging life. We're so busy judging life and perceiving life through the lens of judgment that we don't stay in truth. And the truth is that all is what it is. It's all working for the good. It's all linking up towards goodness. But a lot of times we get caught up in these interrelated opposites that he speaks of. He says the good and bad, the you and me, the this and that, the heaven and hell, the right and wrong, the life and death. We get caught up with that. He said, but there comes a time when all these things become nothing, nothing at all. And in that moment, you realize that you are inside God and God is inside you. And you are here effortlessly watching like a camera without film, seeing without capturing, being without becoming. I love how he called this blissful freedom divine madness. That is so what it comes off as oftentimes to the average person, because you start to think differently. You become a little bit more bold, but grounded. You become more courageous. You become more steadfast, sure of yourself, without the need for validation, without the need for anything to, back you. Because you have this realization now, I know that I am inside God and God in me. And I'm walking just as a watchman, looking, watching, but I ain't attaching to nothing. I'm not holding on to anything. I'm not going to get caught up in the matrix of it all. I'm just going to be here, be open, be clear, be prayerful, be watchful, be light, be easy, be lighthearted, be calm, be poised, be patient, be humble, be loving, be trusting. I'm just going to be. I'm just going to be. They even say you are being without becoming. So you be, but you don't become what you got going on. A lot of us are becoming our circumstances and situations. You're becoming your circumstance and situation. A lot of us are watching and capturing. I say observe, don't absorb. A lot of us are watching and we're capturing. He said a camera without film. What does film do? It concretes moments. Many times we concrete moments in our memory bank. But what if all we remembered was the reality of God? What if that's the only memory we have is the reality of God? And from that memory, we see life, we perceive life. If from that memory, think about it. Many people have traumatic memories and it develops a perception of life that's totally in alignment with that trauma. What if our memory was fully truth about the reality of God? Truth about the oneness of us being in God and God in us. Then our perception, because our perception really creates our reality. Our perception really creates our consciousness. And so it's how we perceive life. It's how we're going to think about life. It's how we perceive life. It's how we're going to process life and go about life. And so it's your perception. But let your perception be based on truth. Muji says in this passage, he says, you say that God is love and love is God, but you have no idea what this means. People don't realize what love or God really is. True love is far away from the limited field of interrelated opposites, good and evil, you and me, this and that, hell and heaven, right and wrong, life and death. True love transcends all. And listen, clear, love and truth are one. Love and truth are one. I talk about love being divine love, being the ability to accept and allow things to be as they are, acknowledging that all is God and all is good. That's love. I can accept you as you are. Allow you to be what you are without judging, without attaching to anything, without making any kind of passing any kind of judgment on you. But in my letting go, letting you be, it be what it is, I am acknowledging truth that all is God and God is good and all is always working out. So that's love, and that transcends everything. So now, as Muji say, you walking in this type of love. Now you are effortlessly watching life like a camera without film. I don't have no grudges. I ain't mad. I ain't sad. Give thanks. Give thanks. I am grateful. I do not take it lightly. I am blessed and highly favored. I am humbled. I feel privileged. I feel blessed. I am thankful. This is not the I. This is me acknowledging that self is self. And that everybody could be subjected to holding on to sadness and anger and fear. I'm grateful that I don't have any sadness. I don't have any grudges. I don't have it because I'm here making an effort to and succeed in that, giving thanks to a certain extent, at effortlessly watching like a camera without film, seeing without capturing, and being without becoming. That is my effort. That is my desire. That is my goal. So be you. However you show up on your journey with me, I won't be the one. I'm going to just keep being me, shining my light. I'm going to let you be on your journey. Don't you? And wouldn't that be beautiful if that was the level of allowance? Now, I'm guided by God because I am in God and God in me. I am divinely guided. So I may accept and allow you, but I know I am divinely guided on how you are to be in my life and how I'm to deal with you, kind of thing. That don't just mean I'm just out here accepting and allowing anything in my life. I'm accepting and allowing you to be as you are because I know I'm divinely protected, guided, and provided for. So I don't have to judge you in what you're doing. And I don't have to be fearful that you will harm me or that I will lose from you. Because God. So I'm good and you good. Be you. It's good and you're good and it's good. So let it be. Circumstances, situation, people. You're good. It's good. God's good. Let it be. It is what it is. Ashe. So I give thanks. I pray that we can tap into that divine madness. It is like madness because truly you become, are you always positive and you never see it and you just too calm and you nonchalant? You could get all type of things. Who do you think you are? All type of things. I mean, because you get all bold and peaceful and poised and quiet and centered and calm and balanced and, and once you become steadfast and firm on your position and confident and all these things start happening and it can look like a mad person to people. Especially when God done gave you some guidance and assured you of a promise and somebody don't agree with it. How you think you're going to do that? One, stop telling people about it. When God called you, it wasn't a conference call. B, stop talking so much unless Spirit leads you to do so. When Spirit leads you to do so, you're getting great feedback because Spirit leads you to talk to that person for a reason. So it's going to add value. But a lot of us, we get so excited. That's why be in the middle. He said, we been in the middle. I'm not capturing this, so I'm not all woo or I'm right there in the middle. Ooh, look. And in that, just watch and pray. Proclaim truth. Watch. That's interesting. So nonetheless, I just wanted to share that. I pray that was a word. I love this book, White Fire, by Muji. Like I said, I share every Sunday when we close the Sunday fellowship and meditation session. I close with something, and that was the one from Sunday. So I pray that it brought you a word. Happy Wednesday, y'all. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Peace.